All right, well, two of the most famous players made it all the way to the finals. How many players did we start with? 20, 22 players?
Yes.
Out of 22 players, this is where we have ended up. Both had one loss. B-Man himself took me out in round one. Not surprised to see them both in the end, though. Veterans of the game.
They both have, I believe, over 2,000 wins. That's something else to note.
Yep. Practice apparently does make perfect. B-Man, I think, has played against Munqst enough times to sort of know what's coming for him.
Oh yeah,
Right? He's got to
he
have
should
an
know.
idea. That is one advantage that B-Man has here, is he's got a little bit of familiarity.
Interesting. We immediately go for a sledge by round one on cost control.
All right, chat, let's get hype. This is our finals. Who's gonna win? Munqst is looking pretty gross. I think there might be a slight edge for him, the two-time winner.
I like this crawler positioning from B-Man here. He knows.
He knows. He knows that heat's coming for him. Seemed like some decent spacing.
No, just enough not to get cheesed by a Phoenix.
The only sadness is that his arc light's just locked onto a sledge.
Another thing to note is these are cost control sledges, so they do get one shot by Phoenixes.
Okay. It's gonna be a close round.
Munqst hitting
Oh,
B-Man with the
wow.
boom.
The boom.
Instant stonks. Munqst's turn's already over. He went for double fang, sledge, and a missile.
He's feeling it. You could tell when he jumped in the voice chat that Munqst is at an all-time high right now. He's feeling confident. He wants that money. He's trying to get the bag. Enhancement module from both players picked up even though there's no stonks. Fair enough.
We got this little cheeky crawler left side. I think it should go through.
Wow. Nice crawler.
Pretty big missile. Will this allow the Phoenixes to get tower, though?
No. Tower first for Munqst. Sorry, for B-Man. Do we know what the prize pool is, roughly? Anyone know?
Not entirely sure. I think
Any knowers?
Munqst has a I'm not aware, but he's taking donations on his stream.
Yeah.
Off the arc
Munqst seems
rate.
to really be liking these sledge on the line plays. Interesting.
Yeah,
Like a
it's
Vulcan.
This is usually what happens when you put your sledges on the line, though. You get right into a Vulcan. I think Vulcan's probably a really good pickup here. Kills the fangs, kills the sledges.
Yeah, this Vulcan looks like it's going to be very good.
Another,
Did Munqst
another
get no
-50.
levels for the enhancement?
Looks like it. The M core though is on the sledge, which is interesting. So no stonks on that guy.
Wow, both towers taken at the same time.
Munqst only put a Fang to cover that crawler, which is basically you're just on a timer then.
Yeah.
But
He's
it does
probably
cover Phoenix.
anticipating on double teching the Fangs, which will then have it win.
That's probably that makes sense.
So B-Man with some great defense. It's looking very good. He's getting some levels. Both players have levels, so they can finally use their enhancement module. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Round 4 of 4? Sledge summoning?
Sledge summoning Fortress. This is quite interesting.
Don't know how good sledge summoning though is into a Vulcan. I'm pretty sure the splash damage hits everything, I think. Not entirely sure.
Yeah, and in this aggro setup, you have to really wonder how many sledges are really going to be spawned. Right? Before majority of the battle's decided.
Yeah, for sure, especially when you're aggro. Like, it's decent into melters, because the melter has to like individually kill every sledge, but not entirely sure it's good into Fortress, but we'll find out.
250 credits is a lot for a handful of sledges.
Yeah,
So
on
you
round
have to wonder.
4, plus you're like spending 600 on a Fortress. He's cost control though. Got the Rhino drop that'll eventually go through.
B-Man seems to be very comfortable handling Munqst aggro.
Yeah, B-Man's pretty good at defending, I think.
Rhino's getting close to that tower. A few more swipes. Doesn't seem to really matter.
A lot of problems here for Munqst. He's got a flank, a crawler, left side, and losing the front side.
Just sort of getting overwhelmed from all sides right now. The one upside is that having these forts against the Vulcans will eventually be good. The Vulcans won't be able to deal too much damage to him, but
It's
he's gotta
giant
plug
spec,
a lot of
though.
holes. He's got to plug a lot of holes.
The melter's just like so easy to get for B-Man. That's not much of an inconvenience, I think.
So for current context, a lot of the top players right now in 501 are saying that Vulcan is just absolutely broken. We might be seeing why. Looking very good.
Mobilized battleship though from both sides around 5. That's B-Man's buying every card in the video game.
Guess it makes some degree of sense with the sheer pile of stats. B-Man might just be going for the final blow. Maybe he thinks he can take out 1700 HP in one go.
B-Man though, I've seen him every time I play him for his aggro defense is usually buy every spell. Just try to slow down the push. So I don't hate it. Looks like left side tower should go through with this mobilized battleship, but I don't know which mobilized battleship is faster.
I think,
Uh-oh. Does he target the tower? Okay, he targets the Fangs, which
wow,
is
Munqst
fine.
is going to get tower first, it looks like.
Yeah, that should be a decent round for Munqst.
Yeah, this is going to be a really important round for him, I think.
Although level 2 Vulcan's quite beefy with the amp core.
Oh, no.
This is really good tower timing for B-Man.
Yeah, it's very good tower timing. I guess this just goes to show just how far ahead B-Man is. He can lose the tower instantaneously and still win the round, maybe.
See how this boat interaction happens. Will the melter turn to this boat or will it get owned?
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Not too much
Vulcan.
HP damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's just enough to where Munqst is pretty much on one round. I don't think he can really be goofing around anymore.
Mm-hmm. Got Strike Spec. I think it's like Monk's favorite card. I think he might need to jab, but we will see.
B-Man jabs right on top of the sledge spawning. 4. Makes sense.
We got a level 2 Fortress though with Amp Core. Munqst is just burning missiles every turn. I think he kind of has to, but should cost him a lot of shmonies.
He's got nothing to stonk. Very sad.
And I think B-Men stonks both his Phoenixes.
Yeah.
I don't imagine this level 2 crawler gets in. I like the missiles from B-Men. Just get insta-locks onto the fortress. Don't know how Munqst plans to kill this level 2 melter. We already got locks on the fortress left side. We got a javelin right side. There's no fortresses
This is
on the
looking
board.
very
This
over.
is definitely game. Unless these fangs can shoot really, really, really hard.
Yeah, Munqst scoops it up early.
Damn, B-Man.
Great defense by B-Man. You have to be impressed.
I agree. I like everything he did basically. Right into Vulcans, get the melters out, taking every card, flanking, like every single turn, causing a million problems for Munqst to handle. They're up.
Great Rhino spec pack and a great supply spec pack for B-Man.
Even quick supply is decent.
Are pretty garbage. He can't be happy with the packs that he got.
I do not think he likes Stormcallers at all either.
Yeah.
Like he'll just place them in like super aggro picks and sell them off, but B-Man's pulling out the fangs.
Wow, 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 wow.
Crawler's on the line though, so I wonder if he's thinking about that.
We got some aggro setups from both players. You have to imagine aggro v aggro. Munqst is gonna have the slight advantage here, just from his level of experience. He was forged in the aggro.
For sure, even the units too, like 5 crawlers into 5 fangs. I mean, or 4 fangs. Like, don't hate it. I think that's puts him in a good position. Only like his Stormcallers will insta die, but his balls might just clean up. But we'll see.
This position's definitely looking like a slight lead. Oh, I like this last crawler by B-Man. I might save the round a little bit.
This is definitely he yoinked this positioning, I think, from Arbiter. Or like I remember he lost to him with this exact positioning, and then the next day I saw B-Man spamming ball fangs with the vertical crawler. So who knows?
Okay, looks like round 1 goes to the man of bees.
Yeah, just the balls carried out this round.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're getting storm cells both turns.
Yeah, but again, I like Munqst's skill set for what's, the starting opener has been. He's usually got some clever plays to make a difference here.
Insta
Snap pick,
strike spec.
spec.
That's the Munqst classic.
Yep.
And we're already seeing boats. Oh my god, he's taking advantage of the aerial spec here with a flank and a crawler.
B-Man's being more thoughtful. Not sure what he wants. Maybe torn between tech spec and strike spec, but all 4 of these are pickable.
Yeah, Nano's good too on a Rhino.
Yep.
I think aggro v aggro though, it's got to be like the playstyle that most players have the least experience with because it's like the most niche. I think.
Yep.
It always leads to very like dynamic, very chaotic games usually. Like, do you defend? Do you attack? Do you flank? What do you do?
Strike spec for both. What does B-Man want here? He wants more fangs.
Looks like he's Fang gaming
Fang.
with an arc light.
Flank and an arc light. The arc light's not the worst thing in the world. It will clear these crawlers way faster.
Yeah, it's.
But he's gonna be sad to see that boat on his flank.
Yeah, for sure. He might have to stop his Fang gaming to worry about all these boat shenanigans. This boat, unfortunately, does not care about tower.
Looks like Munqst will have the round here. Now he's got some tricky stuff of... He's got a great flank already developed. The warpins already happened, so he can add to that flank. He can try and sell out of it to do other things. He's got some great position and tempo right now. B-Man's going to be a little bit on the back foot, trying to figure out what to do.
Even if he adds stuff on the flank, it's also strike spec, so it's a lot of pressure from all the sides, I think.
Yeah.
I love Munqst. Like you can read his play so fast. He knows what he wants.
Yep.
I don't even know if he read Subsidized Stormcaller, Giant Hunter, or Elite Mustang. I doubt it.
He's like, I like that lady's hair.
It is a card you want, though, especially in this position.
And Monk's done with his turn.
I mean, it's very obvious you have to do Crawler Boat on the other side. It just makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder, was that missile just put there by B-Man, or is this...
Last turn.
This was, okay, previous missile. B-Man seems to be deep in thought. He doesn't know how he wants to answer. Oh, I guess he's answering it with Phoenix.
I think you should make the fangs vertical, though. I think these horizontal fangs aren't as optimized for slowing down boats, but...
We do have a resident boat expert here. Sacco has boated his entire life.
I only boat in the most degenerate way, though. I don't do these like hairy boat decks. Like that's wishful thinking. Off the balls, though, it seems. Oh, look at the reads. A preemptive Phoenix, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, he moved. Wait, did he move the Phoenix right side? I'm very confused.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, he moved it. Monk's getting in B-Man's head potentially with some chit chat, asking him if he misclicked.
Oh, I can't read the. I guess they're live. I guess chat doesn't matter. Oh, misclick Phoenix. So he moved it, right?
He did move it.
It doesn't make sense to put a naked Phoenix and then a Fang left side. I don't know. 800 HP damage here, though.
B-Man hitting him with a 3 in response.
Yep, I definitely understand what that means. Portable shield on a level 2 bow. That's scary. Phoenix is not going to do much about that. And Monk sold off his left flank. So he's assuming like a heavy response, and then he's just hard focusing right side. with this level 2 boat here. Oh, that hurts. He's got to use jump drive to reposition his Phoenix. I don't know if that's like, you don't want to be clicking jump drive as B-Man. You might want range eventually.
This is looking real rough.
He doesn't even have clear for all these crawlers yet either.
Does he have any text on his fangs? No text on his fangs.
Range.
Oh, do you really want range? I think you'd want mech rage to blast down those crawlers faster.
I think you want shield and get an actual unit that clears crawlers, I think. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, the double
also...
Phoenix on left side. Oh my god, the reeds are not red. Oh, that's no boats on there.
All right, but he's got his balls going straight to tower. They're gonna probably trade tower at the exact same time. And then you have Fangs with range against boats, which is famously better for the Fangs. But I don't think he's gonna have quite enough. This could go well for B-Man.
This double tower. He's got flank, he's got balls.
This could go well for B-Man. We doubted, but maybe we shouldn't have.
Yeah. Maybe B-Man just knows.
Oh, he didn't take the tower.
Oh, those are Munqst crawlers. That's unfortunate.
Oh. This is looking less good. Still okay.
It's a level 2 boat. It's not dropping. I don't think. Wait.
We got one.
Very slowly, this boat will drop.
This will be huge if B-Man can kill this. Wow. Lots of experience.
For sure.
Now we got a game. B-Man right back in it.
Monk's probably going to be putting boats to cover these balls, I would imagine.
Incendiary for Munqst. Seems very powerful.
A Wasp Swarm for B-Man.
B-Man definitely likes to fight aggro with aggro. Flanks with flanks. He never just turtles up. He's always going to attack your flanks as well.
Yeah, I like it. Cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
No aggro player wants to defend, basically, so.
Yeah. Okay. Munqst readjusts. Seems good. B-Man's 30 seconds in, deep in thought.
We got a chin gun buy for 1 pack of balls, which is interesting.
Oil's right on top of the fire.
Oh no.
Whoa.
That's unfortunate. A negative 150, I guess.
Oh no.
Munqst does cover Wasp drop.
What is he thinking with this oil?
Slow down the crawlers? Sledges? I guess. That's the only thing you can deduct.
Slow down the boat. Drop some oil on that boat. I mean, I do like that B-Man's all in on the left side. He's basically saying, take my right side. I'll be fine.
I like this play from Munqst. Vertical sledges with boat. Tower does go down though regardless. Got a lot of fangs alive though. And only boats and sledges, so it's gonna go well for B-Man.
Yep. I mean, at the very least, he's taking small amounts of damages. I think B-Man's really starting to turn this around, but it feels like whenever you start to count Munqst out, he pulls out an amazing play.
Yeah, we'll see how Munqst reacts to fangs. I think he needs to be buying Mustangs personally, but he looks like he's investing into sledge.
We know that the fangs scale super well, so Munqst has to come up with a long... I think that we've pivoted to a long game. This is not going to be over in just a handful of rounds.
Get an
I like your
Emperor.
idea that yeah, there's the Mustangs, just like you said.
It's a good call.
He wants 3 Mustangs with range. Not interested in the elite recruitment.
Monk seems to usually prioritize deployments over everything else. Like deployments first, then techs.
He does. He highly values that, which we can all respect. B-Man going with a flank of Fangs, which is just going to get eaten instantaneously by these Mustangs. Munqst was definitely ready for it.
There is a level 3 boat with portable shield, so that's... Ignite doesn't give a shit, though. That's spicy.
Wowzers, wowzers. This is super curious. As a Fang player in the past, I would hate to get Ignite here. I'd be so sad to pick up Ignite, with the exception of lighting that boat on fire.
Ignite is good. The only issue is if all his Fangs die to Mustangs, I mean, now you have a boat problem. But we will see.
You would just love to have Mech Rage on a pure numerical basis, though. But I understand it. And, you know, he'll get Mech Rage eventually. Oh, he's going with the temp range, temp speed.
Round 6.
Wow. Yeah, I think Munqst is going to handle this quite well.
Mustang positioning was so convenient, too.
Yeah, maybe not this round, but I think it's the start of the solution for Munqst. B-Man might still be in the mode of just, I have to hold at all costs, but I think we're pivoting to an econ game.
Will we get any Ignite? That's the question.
Okay, a little bit of Ignite. Burn that boat. Wow. Sad. Almost no Ignite happening.
And now Ignite just feels like a wasted tech into a million Mustangs.
Pretty wasted. Oh, not wasted? Not wasted.
Yeah, looks like Monk's not happy with this boat going down. Now, what are you doing in B-Man's position here if you need a tank and you're facing down a bunch of boat chin guns? Do you still go forts? You go mech div ball spam? I guess you go Rhino.
That was expected, but Munqst has sold the level 3 boat.
That's a lot of money to get back. Interesting.
He's just all in on the Mustangs. Pretty reasonable take.
The entire board is just
predicting the Rhino. I think the Rhino might hurt quite a bit. But Munqst has plenty of life. Round 7 and both players have over 3,500 HP.
Getting a lot of shields here, which is interesting. Protect smoke, protect EMAG. Probably more so smoke. And we do get a fortress as the tank here.
B-Man taking temp speed, temp range again. Spending like there's no tomorrow.
Oh my god. The smoke lands through the fortress shield.
That's broken.
And right side tower is still not defended. He's not really concerned. The Rhino's dead. The blue Stangs take it out. Amcor Chin Gun does one-shot the shield. Which is so unfortunate. You EMAG the boat, but your shield still goes down before the EMAG goes off.
Very decisive win for Munqst.
That's a ton of HP damage, and B-Man has spent like 300 on temp range speed stuff. Probably not a position you want to be in with Iron Blast.
I had a minor stroke. Who won for round 1?
Wait, why am I laughing? Okay, this is awkward because I don't remember now.
The 2 best casters on the planet.
We're really setting the stage for everyone. Put them on the edge of their seats. Yeah, B-Man won. Oh,
Makes the game
shit.
even more exciting when you have no clue what happened in round 1. All right, B-Man won. Munqst is.
I think
in the
you
lead
gave
here,
me brain
so
damage.
I did give you brain damage. Iron sharpens iron. Brain damage sharpens brain damage.
Normally, chat asks the casters what the score is repeatedly. Chat knows more than we do, apparently. Interesting call to go fist here. I like it.
Simply for the sake of hoping for a round 3, I'm hoping Munqst can just keep capitalizing on this. I like where he's at.
Kind of
Seems
scary,
like he's
though.
just got the better units.
He has Mustangs, which is indeed the better unit, but don't know if you can handle this Fortress Fist just like blowing up all his stangs.
But his fortresses can't clear the crawlers.
That is true. Subterranean crawlers.
And the ion beam is just blending all of the delayed fangs. Holy crap. This is gonna be a lot of damage. I think we have one more round, but this is close, and it's definitely looking like a massive swing in Munqst's favor. He's gonna get a lot of levels from this. Crawlers still aren't dead.
Is this
That's
game? Holy smokes! That is indeed a lot of damage. Well, we know the score is 1-1. Yeah, it is indeed. I don't know what time it is in China, but it's apparently really late.
All right, let's get hype. Our last round for all the marbles.
Supply
Giant spec for B-Man. Supply spec for Munqst. Some good packs from both, I feel like.
Was B-Man giant? He was giant spec when he won round 1, I believe, right?
Yeah. And I've seen this B-Man formation before. This is the classic, every 201 player goes this formation. They chuck a Vulcan in front of the tower, in front of each tower. We're gonna see.
This is like a rematch of the first game. We got Sledge round 1. This time on supply spec. This is gonna be rough to push into giant spec. I feel like it's kind of scary.
But if anyone can do it, this is gonna be great. This is the perfect culmination of 501 versus 201. This is what all the 201s do. It's the same exact formation every single time. And then we have probably the best aggro player from 501 trying to crack it.
If someone's gonna crack it, it's got to be Munqst.
It's gonna be Munqst. So a very exciting matchup. Perfect game to end the whole tournament. Yeah, Munqst has seen this a few times, so hopefully he's thought about how he wants to combat it.
I would imagine this is the Vulcan turn.
He could. I've seen him econ before. They usually pick up 2 Phoenixes on this round when they're in the standard v standard matchup.
I like this play to redeploy your Stormcaller into left side.
Yeah. Just have that flexibility the entire game. Definitely seems pretty good for his storms. Munqst skipping.
Surprised he doesn't do any Storm Cheese
He's lactose free. No cheese today. Storm cheese wouldn't have worked though, maybe, unless you put it on the far side.
Yeah, I don't probably be too risky. Munqst off the Phoenix is now into Fang carry. Oh, you're right. Into double Phoenix, or at least one Phoenix.
Yep.
Into the sledge.
I don't really like the Phoenixes in that position because Munqst is almost certainly gonna flank at some point, and then those Phoenixes are just gonna be faffing around.
I would prefer. I don't mind the Phoenixes because it handles the sledge. I just think the Phoenix positioning could have been closer
Yeah.
on in.
Yeah, you'd want it to really be a little bit closer and just immediately hitting those sledges since they're on the line. But B-Man might know some stuff we don't.
He is flanking though, so it should be. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be enough to win the round, but only 100 HP damage. Not too bad.
There's like a Fang left.
One pixel of a Fang. Will it be enough to reduce his HP damage from 100? Literally a pixel of a Fang.
Yep.
He must get his POV. He's just watching his whole team get picked off one by one. Will he have enough?
He's gonna get there, I think. Or we're probably just gonna time out. 31 seconds? Yeah, we're just gonna time out.
No,
This is the high stakes gameplay y'all tune in for.
It looks even better with low graphics on my screen. Oh no.
Wow.
That guy deserves a promotion.
Yeah.
Enhancement module. Stalking the Phoenix.
B-Man's deciding he's probably thinking about Missile Strike versus Enhance.
Enhance is so good on Giants. Ideally you take it, but maybe it might be too
It
costly.
is, but there's so many good items on Giants that you could say, you know, I'm only getting 2 Vulcans. Maybe I don't need the item. Alright, boat flank immediately for Munqst.
Stonk on the crawlers, I think that goes through, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's fine. Right now, it's looking quite good for Munqst, but B-Man hasn't taken his round yet. Unlocks the Vulcan as expected. This is the 201 defense.
Looks so similar to standard too, which is quite interesting. Usually you change things up to optimize for that.
Usually you would change things up, but I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how the 201s play.
Yeah, I noticed they also, in standard, generally no matter what you're doing, the positioning is probably still going to be the same. Which is interesting.
And it seems, you know, very solid
in
terms
for sure.
of defense. I can see why it's this comfortable go-to, but at the same time, my instincts tell me that Fangs are gonna be good at picking this apart and finding little holes.
Wonder if he's gonna use a melter this time for the boat, or is it just gonna be old Phoenixes?
Yeah, I think B-Man's gonna win this. Oh no! The Phoenixes went just a little too far forward.
Can the Fangs pull through again? Let's go, Fangs! No!
Wow.
See all those guys.
And that's a stonk for the Overlord.
That's definitely problematic.
Ace module for Munqst. Ace module for B-Man. Free level. Free 200 credits with that enhancement module level.
And now it's Mech Rage in time.
Mech Rage, okay.
So B-Man stonked the Crawler, and looks like he's going to stonk a Stormcaller after.
I like that. I want out of these storms if I'm B-Man.
Wow.
Boat v boat action.
That's spicy.
I
Don't know if that's going to be enough to kill a blue boat, though.
It might be good enough with the missile to help.
Haste
He's
module
got the
definitely
haste
helps.
module on it. Okay. This could be good for B-Man. This could be
Okay,
the start.
verticals. Okay, I like it. We're adapting. We got vertical fangs. This is huge.
Adapt, improvise.
And we got another flank from B-Man. I think this flank doesn't go through, right? Maybe setting up for Arclight or something.
Oh, plenty of damage to defend the blue boat.
Now it's going to be his own blue boat if he's thinking that. Vulcan should clear up all these fangs.
It's getting whittled down, but it looks like it's good enough. Is this the beginning of 201 dominance? Has aggro died?
I mean, if you ask me, I think it's a lot harder. It feels this patch. It's a lot of damage. 2k
Yeah.
HP round 5.
Monk's definitely looking like back against the wall.
Salt Fortress pickup here for Munqst. Off the boat into forts. It's a lot of money. He can afford round 5, 3 forts with shield. And he's not even giant spec.
I mean, he did stunk that boat the other round. Or just this round, I guess he stonked the boat.
Interesting that
So
B-Man goes for range here over like Ensign or something.
this looks like a good turn for Munqst. Also somewhat interesting that neither player has Mustangs.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, if you're the giant player, Vulcans seems reasonable. Like, I've seen Yoda do Vulcan boat, and it works out decent for him. But this Vulcan, unfortunately, is not really doing much into these fortress
Yep.
shields as
Yep.
expected.
Fortress shields are very good. Fangs are closing in. One Vulcan going down, other Vulcan staying up. Boats falling. This could be a real momentum swing. Man, it's just been punch into counterpunch into counterpunch into counterpunch. Both players just sort of adapting every round to what the other person did. We'll have to see if B-Man can find the next counterpunch.
I think it's got to be like Chin Gun mixed with Ensign or something if you're committing to this boat
Yeah.
scenario. Or you go Melter with Barrage or something. Double Barrage shenanigans.
Tank prod line. Both players thinking.
Anti-hack.
The hack is reasonable.
Gonna stonk a fortress.
Feels good for sure.
He sells his back fang to get haste module this turn. So he's keeping the forts, at least for now.
2 more forts.
Tank prod for B-Man is an interesting choice. Doesn't really slow down the forts. I mean, I guess the forts just have to shoot a sledge once or twice, but don't know if it's insane.
Yeah, I think you'd want that 250 elsewhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah, for sure. Munqst, though, he's going all in. Round 6. Borrows for range and speed. Double missile? Triple missile? Are these Munqsts?
Pretty reasonable. He wants to snowball this real hard. I don't mind this move at all.
So
if the melters start getting the levels, they can definitely start turning the tide.
For sure. He does have suck. No crawler summoning.
Pretty back oil. Or far forward oil? I don't know how you would describe that, but
I don't know where else you can place it though. Like, that's as close you're gonna get, I think? I don't know.
It's just not really gonna interact with the map for quite a while.
Yeah, for sure. Although if the fangs are dead, the boats win, but right side tower will go down.
Yeah, he's just gonna lose everything.
Oh, this level 2 assault fortress is absurd.
Is this GG? This is a lot of HP damages.
It can't be GG.
No, it's not
close.
gonna be GG yet.
It's basically got like last round. Like,
if all of those fangs didn't run into their deaths, it could have been.
Oh, 600.
All right. I'd say we're definitely on match point now.
Nano repair for Munqst.
Final round of the final match.
For all the marbles, we've got big fistings. Oh my goodness.
And
it's
we
time.
See some more factories.
They're not even tech, they're just fucking big daddies on the line. Get out of here, bud.
This is
launcher overload! Jeez. Okay, will that be enough to punch through a billion forts? Is this too spicy for me, B-Man?
This might work.
For one round.
Proving why he's the greatest player of all time.
If B-Man wins this, he needs to win this round though, because Ignite is a thing. But he could. He has the damage, potentially, theoretically. This is... I don't know. Left side is going to lose, I think, pretty hard. Oh, the Vulcan just locked onto the fortress. This is so sad.
Alright. We got one more factory still alive.
Vulcan's just locked on again to another fort. Left side tower is going down.
I think we have a winner.
Damn. I mean, in B-Man's position, what do you do?
I double War Factory on the line.
I mean, yeah. That's... What else? It can't go wrong. Fortunately, that is the end of the run.
Munqst with 3 wins out of his 4 tournaments total.
That is quite insane.
And he declares great tourney that he has hosted himself.
I like a nice pat on the back.
I have done it. I have hosted a great tourney.
Munqst should uninvite himself. He keeps winning. This is illegal. Wow.
GG's to Munqst. Smashed it.